So this is where we now need to see. There he is. Just coming down from the start line now. So the gap between the two is 19.7 seconds. So have 8 tries to go.
Another 1 minute 39.
Got a car on. We have got a car on at Coppice on the outside of the, or inside of the circuit, the outside of the corner. Car has pulled up against the barrier. I think it's the blue Janetta, by all accounts. I think it is the blue Janetta.
I saw the Janetta. I did see
it. The 82 car that is there, and I do hope
I did see it pull out of the pit lane, and I haven't seen it come.
The 64, he's going to be getting closer and closer and closer, and at the moment, also Tommy Valentine looks like he's back in the mission.
That'll be first.
Sorry, you're right. Very safe livery.
Very similar livery.
And 46. All at the same time now. So a lot of cars have been done under the 12 minutes ago. 2-minute pit stop. So again, this middle order group that have been battling a lot, it's going to be very interesting to see where they are once they've finished serving their pit stop. So Tommy Valentine in the pit lane at the moment.
Jack Wright, fastest lap of the race.
Good.
1 minute 39.3. The chase is on. It's not massively quicker at the moment than Jordan Honeybone, but it's quicker. So this is now, it's a good opportunity for Jack Wright to get some clean laps in and put some pressure on the Apple race team. They're going to have to make sure that they get a very good pit stop in. I haven't seen that Renault Clio for a little while, but they're still lapping around at the moment. 1 minute 40.5 last time.
Other than that, the lane now quite quiet, a little busier. 39 car, the Clio that we talked a lot about.
Looks like he's not going to be taking any further part of this race, whether or not this warrants a safety car. No, he's got it going again. It doesn't warrant it. It doesn't warrant it. He's got the car going again. The car just cut out on him. That's really unfortunate. He will lose a good 15 to 20 seconds. Incredibly, I don't think he's going to lose too many positions from that, because he's now... That gives Jack Wright an opportunity to start, just put the laps down. He's got a nice bit of clear road ahead of him as well.
Honeybone is not stopping this time by.
So he's going to keep on going for now. It's Honeybone.
245 is now having the half pairing in that car to serve their pit stop, like you say. And the 77, great look at that car in that livery. Williams livery, love it. The 77, great to see that car out on track. So they're out on track. So a lot of teams already having served their pit stops and out. We've got 19 and a half minutes left to go in this race. The battle for what is currently second is not enough to do this year, because the number 3 Janetta and the 93 on the close that time, right? Just 7 tenths of a second.
Really good lap from Goodall.
Goodall has got much closer. Looks like the 124 Hillbilly racing car is on its way out of this pit stop. And then we've got two other cars that we've been talking about quite a bit. We've got the Q in the third, and the 64, the blue Ford Cycle is now back out on track. Where it's going to be really interesting. We talk about these tactics coming into play. Jordan Honeybone, of course, has a big lead at the moment, 29 seconds, showing on the Simon screen, but he has got to come in.
Jack Wright getting behind the wheel. I would expect Wright to be setting personal best, potentially some purple laps.
Yeah, we've got a lot of the cars that are in heading into the bed. He just played the waiting game, wasn't he? Just playing the waiting game and played it really well, and has made that as they go over the top. That Janetta gets so close.
number 4 with you next.
Great job of the entire grid in line up. The marshal back waving the green flag. We look at the gantry. The 5-second board is shown. The red lights are on, and now the red lights are on, and we are away. And there's a really close, very late on the break. I can't play out the other side of the box, and I can see Maxwell right on the boot lid of the red Simon Hill number 1 Gold GTI, and that's heading into the last bend at the hairpin now, and then we'll be heading back into view through Barn Corner any moment now. Simon Hill led going into the trees, and he leads coming out, but he's incredibly close. Maxwell in the 92, he's right behind Simon Hill. That win is the number 1. The gap at the line, Max under half a second. Earlier on, and it's now showing Maxwell is doing a brilliant job of pulling and reeling in Simon Hill. How's it looking over?
Very good, Simon Hill, very wide on the exit of Charlie's, going down the hill. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum through into the coppice in the uphill section. There's 2 guys. You'll see them now roll as they come down towards you.
And every lap, Max Walsh is doing a slightly different line. You have a look at it as they go into turn 1. They carry that little bit more momentum. It's something that looks to be again as the 2 cross the line, and he's now down to just under point. Back quicker with Simon Hill. So it's really something to keep an eye on. Less than 10 minutes, 9 minutes. So something to really keep an eye on in front of the grid as this battle falls, because Coleman in the 28 is 3 feet closer again. And again, doing everything he can to hold on half to the 22. Simon Hill that leads, and John Beard is one of the remaining. So there we go, Charlie's now.
So you can't tell the Cup Car and Solution Car apart at the moment. That massive point of turn, the final step of the rostrum for Class C. Through past, it's still John Line holding the slender advantage ahead of Paul McHugh. They're coming in towards Chris Curve, and that'll be followed up by the Gooseneck and Mansfield. It's still John Line ahead of Paul McHugh, but the gap, it just continues to shrink, and I think through the final sector of the course is that is Michael Rawlings stepping up on line and managing to get through the track slightly more efficiently. But Hughes still ahead of Cockrell as they come out, Charlie, down the hill, back up the hill towards the car. Hughes has an opportunity to stretch his legs slightly, but I think Line's going to be coming under a bit of trouble soon from Hughes. 2 similar cars, Line in the slightly older spec. That said, Cockrell with his Toyota Celica is not too far away either. They're all coming through the gooseneck now. Between the 3 of them, closing back down again. Down towards Mansfield. It's still the order as it were, Line, McHugh and Cockrell will come down towards the bridge and into the mountain section for the 18th time.
Yes, I'm just picking them up now. A little bit of a different line. In the 39 there, a little bit wide on the other one. I don't know if that can get a better run up the mountain.
Civic. Nose to tail though. Wayne Cockrell is not allowing Paul McHugh to get away in that Clio. And this battle now with only 6.5 minutes left to go in this race. I cast my eyes over towards Barn Corner. John Lyne comes into view, and then the battling pair, the Renault Clio still ahead. The 39 car of Paul McHugh is still ahead and actually stretched out to about a gap of a car length or so. Well, that Clio is just a little bit more come on to the start finish straight. Almost in time, a little bit of an attempt, but it is allowing the 21 car. They have to make a 2-minute stop. Yeah, and they are lapping quicker. And maybe, you know, if they can keep that something that, yeah, you're right, 2-minute stop. If another safety car comes up, they'll have an opportunity to get back to the field, and they'll have an opportunity to get the white ball. But my reference point is making a mistake, and has been having to follow through flat. So we'll see how it pans out. I look back to Max Rosser, who was mentioned just now, being able to pull away from Aston Parsons. Parsons is doing well to hold on to what is de facto third place and the Class C lead. pit lane is at the back of the pack. So Rawlings leads the way as they come through Charlie's for the first time. As you mentioned, Max Walker really harassing the